You get the sense that the direction that the state is taking is being set right here, and that's exciting, and it's exciting to be a part of that. My name is Seiji Sloan. I graduated from Taylor University with a degree in economics. Fiscal intern is the intern for the fiscal policy staff in the Ways and Means Committee. So my daily responsibilities include tracking any bills that have a significant fiscal impact and any action that is taken on them throughout the day. I notify the fiscal staff of what's been done to them. One of the bills that I particularly enjoyed getting to know is, I can't remember, I think it was House Bill 1284. And so it was almost like a philosophical discussion on whether online travel agencies such as Expedia and Priceline were retail merchants. And the implications of that bill was whether or not they would pay retail tax or just wholesale tax. So that's an example of some of the discussions that I get to be a part of, and I really enjoy getting in deep on the policy and getting in depth there. My background is in economics, and I also have a minor in mathematics, so I think that this was an opportunity to unite those things and to get me a chance to apply those skills that I've learned in college with my economics background. I don't think there's a better place to be than right here. You just learn so much.
Communications is a good fit to use this internship because you get to really network and get to different aspects of not only the state of Indiana but our government as a whole. I write press releases, I do media avails, I work on audio, I do transcriptions, I write columns, and I do electronic newsletters every week. So this internship really surprised me because I didn't know how much I would love working in politics, not only as Democrat or Republican, but getting to see that bills are being passed into law and seeing those laws being enforced and how they're affecting our communities and really helping Indiana grow as a whole.
There's always something going on. There's always lots to do, lots to think about, lots to see, and lots of interesting people to meet. My name is Katie Han. I'm from Lafayette, Indiana. I work for 4 representatives, and one of them is the chairwoman of the Public Health Committee. I have a health promotions degree, so I get to work with somebody who influences the world I want to work in. My favorite part of being a legislative intern is how fast-paced the environment is and how many cool people and opportunities we have while we're here. I got to sit through a meeting with one of my reps and some stakeholders that have to deal with canine search teams in the state. And so they brought a search team dog in and kind of sat and talked about all the things that need to be planned out to make our program for search dogs better in the state. And that was really fun to get to kind of see that and meet a search dog and just kind of hang out with important people like that.
As a legislative intern, you get to be on the inside of Indiana politics, and you get to interact with state representatives on the House floor every single day. You get to build those relationships with the state representatives and their legislative assistants and staff. I get to interact with constituents every day and help them out with their problems. I get to assist the state representatives on the House floor, prepare some amendments and some bills for them. I get to do some legislative research whenever they need it. You get to aid with committee coverage that they may be in, and you get to just be a part of the process. You really get to make those connections that you wouldn't otherwise be able to make if you weren't in this internship.
My duties are a little different than anyone else's. I am also the bill reader. I help the speaker, parliamentarian, and the legal counsel introduce and process the bills as they come across the House floor. When it's not a session day, I'm usually doing research, which is it's not unique to the policy internship, but the depth of research I usually go into is unique. And I really get to know all the different bills we work with. And this internship really has prepared me research-wise for law school and the sort of work that I'd be doing. I really, work with everyone as they try to process their legislation on the House floor. So while I don't get to know a couple different legislators more intimately, I definitely get to know the whole group pretty well. You'll see not just lobbyists, but you'll see constituents who are here to testify before committees to get bills passed. So it's definitely a lively atmosphere. It's a beautiful building too, so it's nice to have that. It really adds to the sort of atmosphere and the sort of mood that's going on in the State House during session days.
Working with the House has been a completely different and amazing experience. I'm Shelby Say, and I'm a communications intern with the House Republicans. I am a recent graduate of Franklin College, where I majored in public relations. I actually started out as a journalism major and then switched over to the dark side, as people like to call it, in the press world. Everything that happens in this building affects somebody in this state. It doesn't matter if it seems insignificant to you or it doesn't directly impact you. It's going to impact somebody. And so keeping that in mind, and when you're trying to get your rep's message out, being a part of that and letting people know, hey, this is what your representative is doing for you. This is, this is what's happening here in the Capitol. Being a part of that process is it's an honor and it's a big responsibility.
The IT intern supports all the representatives and the staff. We go around and make sure basically all the Wi-Fi, all the printers, everything's running smoothly. We go through, triage their problems, get those solved, and then we make sure all webcasting is going on. And then throughout the day, we just handle support and problems as they come in. This internship is one of the only few in Indiana I found that involve technology and the public sector. And there's a handful of representatives that are really intrigued by technology and are always coming to our office and calling us, and being able to see them on a daily basis and work with them is building relationships I never thought possible.
You get put in charge of things like writing press releases, doing video projects, photography, just a really cool experience. My name is Caleb Nix. You're interacting with the individual legislators all the time, helping them share the messages of what's going on through different mediums. My background is a little bit unique. I come from not necessarily a press background. I come from a video and photography background. But the cool thing about this internship program is they utilize all the skills and all the different things that you might think a government organization can't use, and they combine it into this internship. So I'm actually able to utilize my photography and graphic design and digital media skills in this internship.